Hi everyone, welcome back to Atlantic Fleet. Here we are with our Royal Navy playthrough. Right, there's something to let you know straight away. First off, you can see the date at the bottom. We are in week 2, January 1941. The reason being, the previous episode I recorded, literally an hour and a half ago, unfortunately the audio was ruined. So there was no audio on it, and what there was this high-pitched squeaking and squeals. And no, it's not my voice. Thank you. I know you were saying that. So yes, I'm having to obviously record another one for this week, which means we've lost a week's footage, as it were. To give you some highlights of what happened, we lost the brave corvette Cowslip. She was sunk by a torpedo from a U-boat. We also lost the destroyer Valerie through a bombing from a Stuka bomber, and but we did sink a number of U-boats along the way. Maybe if I can, I'll put a little graphic up to tell you exactly what the scores were. Also, something we encountered. I fired a torpedo from one of my destroyers and it hit a submarine, a U-boat. The U-boat did not sink. Now, I am not sure if that was a dud torpedo, and if it's the first time in over a year of playing that we've encountered a dud torpedo, or it was just a random number calculation gone horribly wrong and the AI just benefited from it. I'm not sure, but either way, we've lost that that week's patrol, as it were. So we're going to press on now from week 2 in January 1941, and we had just lost the Valerie, as I said. Oh, and the Cowslip. So I replaced one of them with the Imperial, a destroyer down here, which is patrolling the Med. Let's just have a look. Yes, we've got another space in the fleet. So let us have a look at destroyers. We're not going to go for the corvettes. I've found the corvettes to be ineffective. They are just too slow at 16 knots. They can't dodge torpedoes, and they're just no threat at all. So I'm probably going to ignore them for the moment. Right, so we're looking at destroyers. That's not available yet. The Onslow class, the OP class destroyer. Is it OP? 4 torpedoes? Not really. Not really. The LM class destroyer, 4 torpedoes as well. 4.7 inch guns though. 5,100. Let's have a look at her. Okay, she's got 2 turrets on the front, turret on the rear. I'm thinking maybe if we encounter the destroyer Z-23 again, the destroyer, then maybe a little heavily armed destroyer might be a good thing. And if we keep her in the Mediterranean, patrolling the Mediterranean, 4 torpedoes may not be much of a hindrance. However, oh no, we don't have any JKNs. They've got 6 4.7s and 10 torpedoes. So hang on. Oh, that's 8 4.7s. Oh, hang on a minute. We've even got a better one, the Tribal class destroyer. Or we can go for, here we go, the I-class destroyer seems to be pretty good as well. 10 torpedoes, 4 times 4.7 inch guns. Right, should we get the, we'll get the Intrepid. We'll buy the Intrepid. Nice. So we have the Intrepid and the Imperial in the Mediterranean, which is good. So Imperial, I'll move you there so we can cover the Med. The reason being is that we've now got ships appearing on there, so they're becoming more and more important in the trade routes. Obviously got ships going all the way up here. The usual trade routes to America and down to Africa, and obviously around from the subcontinent. So the other thing we were doing, we're going to move Triton up into British waters, and then we're going to move her into the waters off Kiel, just in case the Tirpitz comes out. Excuse me. I'm not sure exactly where the Tirpitz is. She may have gone into Lorient or Brest Harbour. Probably Lorient. That's where the big ships were repaired, but in game it doesn't matter. They can go to any port. So it could be on the Norwegian coast as well. But we're going to bring her into Kiel, and we've got a submarine up there, Thetis, and we're going to cover off this waters just in case anything comes up there. And we've obviously got tuna up above Murmansk to spot the any shipping up there. Right. We also noticed there's nothing really, no ship markings on Bay of Biscay. It could be just the way it is, but so we're going to kind of chance leaving that open for the moment. But yeah, things are looking good. We have near Reykjavik, we have the Nelson's task group with the heavy cruiser Berwick, light cruiser Ajax, and the 2 destroyers. And in the western approaches, we have the task group of the aircraft carrier Furious with 2 light cruisers, Gloucester and Sheffield, and 3 destroyers for support. Wonderful. Let's move on, shall we? Okay, I was having a sip of coffee. I thought something might happen, but no. Week 2.5 of January, nothing happened. I can't believe that. So, Triton, we'll move her into the Kiel area. I did see that Nesta had just come out of port for repairs, so I'll move her up to the Faroe Isles for the moment. And we'll see what's going there. There we've got those 2 covering the Med, which is good. Maybe we need another boat down here to defend the waters down there. So let's bring the Fraser down, and then the Ottawa can come down there to Dakar. We can cover those ships off as well. Obviously these ones here are a little bit exposed should a U-boat slip behind us, but we've got a screen up. Obviously it's not impregnable, but it's better than nothing at the moment. So let's move on. Aha! U-176 has engaged the Afridi and Jaguar destroyers up here in the West Greenland Sea. They have the initiative. No action from U-167. Right, let's have a look-see then. So, she's behind us. So if you split port, do we have any aircraft flying from? No. Okay, so we won't fire. We'll just take stock. So where is she? She's back there. Let's target her. She is 4,300 meters. So she's probably gonna. I'm surprised she didn't fire actually. So let's go to starboard. 4,400 meters. Let's have a look. Is she pointing directly at us? No, she's not. Okay, right. Okay, we will. I think this will at least give us something to think about. If we pop a torpedo just off her front there, she'll have to react to that, even if it's not going to hit her. No action from her. Boom. Okay. Her inactivity was her fate. U-176 sunk with a single torpedo. That's good to see, because previously when that torpedo hit in the previous episodes, which you didn't see, and it didn't sink, that had me worried. U-176 sunk. Well done, Jaguar and Afridi. First blood to us. Meanwhile, U-202 has found the task group of the Furious, and no doubt she'll be launching torpedoes point blank range at said Furious. Torpedoes away at point blank range. Right. Best thing we can do. Harder port. You don't really turn one of these pretty... Oh, that's not bad, actually. That's not bad. You might get away with that. Right. We don't want fighters. We want bombers. Do we want torpedo bombers? No. No. We want depth charge bombers. Yes. Ready. So, she's over there somewhere. Yes, there she is. Turn you to starboard. So this is the Gloucester. Do we have any... I was going to say, do we have any aircraft? Obviously, we've got aircraft from the aircraft carrier, but I was thinking of maritime-style aircraft. Right. So probably not going to be torpedo. We're going to be dive bombing it, so we can force her under. That's not a problem. So, what do we reckon? Probably 6-inch guns. Probably about 9. No, that's long. Okay, we'll swing the Sheffield over as well. Target her up. So 9 was long, so probably 9 for about this one, I think. Somewhere in the 9s. Yeah, it's not a bad guess. Right. Come about. We probably could have a torpedo away here, but I'm not too worried with the aircraft being launched to depth charge. Yeah, I'm not overly concerned at the moment. Just long. The Kelly, well, you might as well turn them, but you're a little bit too far away to fire, so we won't bother. Okay, and of course the Valorous. All turned the same way apart from the aircraft carrier, which makes it easy for them, but never mind. Alright, torpedoes. Snuck by. Nice bit of dodging, Furious. Nice bit of dodging. Continue to turn. We don't want to run afoul of that torpedo still. Right, they're on. The ships are... The swordfishes are loaded on deck. Let's launch them. Away they go. Brilliant. Now, back with the Gloucester. Continuing your turn, we'll try and get the forward batteries in the game. Yes. Do they have the aircraft already available? No, they don't. Okay. It's just from the aircraft carrier we've used that, do we? Okay. So, 9 was long last time. 9 was quite long. So we went around the 7s probably. 7-2 there. Let's go for that. Yes, we got a hit. Okay. Good stuff. Swing the Sheffield around. Can we also bring her guns to bear? Right. She was pretty much spot on last time, and we've actually probably increased the distance somewhat. So if we could bring that up to about 10. Let's cluster the shots a little bit more. Fire. Just shy. Try and grab hold of. There we go. 6.4 is their predicted elevation. So if we just go 5.3, maybe a bit more there. 5.6, go. Ooh, yes. She's definitely got damage. Obviously, from the hit of a 6-inch shell, she'll definitely have damage. But what we try and do, if we can keep the destroyer close to her, then she can't sneak away. Hopefully, that's the plan anyway. Yep, she's diving. Right, well done, Furious. Steer into the wind so we can launch fighters. Or whatever. Right, let's get the submerged contact. There she is, right. So we want to be going 90 degrees to her. Like that. Yeah, that's pretty good. Right, launch. Well, we haven't done a dive on one of these before, have we? Dive. Depth charges away. Got her! Whoa! There we go, a swordfish kill with depth charges. Love it. U-202 sent to the bottom. Brilliant. Brilliant. So I enjoyed that. So U-202 sunk for 800 tons. The rest of the task force unaffected. A good day. A good day indeed. Right, Central Atlantic. Allied merchants attacked by submarines. 48,000. 390 tons of merchant shipping has been sunk. Over the Norwegian Sea, Allied bombers have attacked the naval base at Bergen, Trondheim and Narvik, causing very heavy damage. Current repairs delayed by 5 turns. Well, let's hope the Tirpitz is there then. That'll keep us stuck in port for some time. Right, there's that U-boat causing grief. I may have to send the Ottawa down there. Flush her out. And I'll send the Fraser down here as well. Just in case she sneaks that way. Good. Not much is happening in the Med, so I'm going to pull the Intrepid out. And I'll move the Nism over there so we can kind of cover these ships here. And then we got that ship there, which is yeah, okay, fine. Hopefully that she's got enough about it to be able to cover both those areas. Yeah, everything looks good. Seems to be holding on quite well. Still got 3 blue bars, which is always good. Week 3 of January. I got nothing much I want to do right this time. It's a kind of a holding pattern we're doing at the moment. Just holding. Trying to keep them in. Keep them pinned in. Don't let them get out to the shipping routes. Meanwhile, the destroyer Nerissa has come under attack from U-134 and U-89. U-189, I beg your pardon. Now, this is going to be... They're going to be either side of her. Okay, so... Torpedoes away, and the other U-boat will be on the other side of her, because... Oh, she's a bit further away, though. Okay, but she has launched torpedoes. Right. So... I reckon... If we come... starboard, we'll dodge that one, and then if we continue to turn starboard again, we should be able to dodge the ones coming in from there, I hope. Right, do we have any aircraft support? Nope, we're on our own, boys and girls. We are on our own. Right. So, this one seems to be in front of us. We'll focus our initial attention on that one. 11.5. Right, let's try and force them under. Give us a little bit of a chance when we're outnumbered like this. Okay. They've missed. Right, and here are the other torpedoes coming in here, so if we continue our heavy hard on starboard, we'll dodge that as well. And we've got the U-boat in front of us at 6,000 meters. 9.9, okay. Fire. Just shy of her again. Torpedoes crisscrossing, sorry. Thankfully we're not in the middle of it. Right. One more turn and they'll have a torpedo to fire again. So we'll come slightly to starboard. Keep moving, keep turning. There she is. Right, 5,000 meters. Let's have a look. Pointing directly at us. It's not a good shot with a torpedo because she can just turn it and we'll miss. So, let's drop that and try and put it underwater. Torpedo away from 134. Torpedo away from 189. Okay. Oh, she's fired that close. Alright, hard to port. Dodges us around. Right, 6.9. Yeah, we kind of can't get it. Oh, again. So torpedoes have missed again, thankfully. She'll probably have another shot in maybe next turn or the turn after. Right. So if we come hard to port. 3.6, right. Now, she'll probably, if we miss this, she'll get us next time. So, I'll have a... We'll fire a torpedo straight down the pipe to it, and we'll fire one either side. I know this seems a bit of a waste, but she's kind of straight onto us, so it's very difficult to judge which way she'll move. And we're not going to get it one time, so she's got potentially two movements. But she may well dodge. No action. Oh, no next turn they'll have a torpedo, so hopefully we can finish her. Yes. Okay, she did come straight onto us, so those other two were not needed. But if she had jinked left or right, then those two would have got her. So that was kind of like a belt and braces approach. Probably a bit wasteful, but we needed to get it done. We needed to get it done. Alright, that's the one we need to contact. Where is she? There. Right, she'll have a torpedo this time. So, 5,900 meters. 9.7. There we go. Yeah, we're just going to try and force her under the depth charger, I think. Oh, that wind really does take these smaller shells, doesn't it? Right, torpedo away, yes, okay. See, if we hadn't have hit her, the other torpedo, so the other U-boat, she would have torpedoed us this time from very close range. Right, down to 2/3 speed. Turn to port. Dodge that. 5,700 meters, elevation of 9.3. Oh, I forgot to adjust the wind. That should be away by a country mile. Good. Where is that U-boat? U-boat. Oh, I'm saying all the wrong things. There's the torpedo there. So if we turn slightly to starboard, not so that we run into the front of it, we can just pass behind it. Maybe we can now loose a torpedo at her. Do we not? Okay, we're not at the angle. Okay. I was trying to be conservative, not to overrun and hit that torpedo. So 7.9. It's okay. No worries. No worries at all. Fire. Oh, I adjusted not enough for the wind. No action. She'll get a torpedo again this time, but if we turn starboard, we should be able to get a torpedo away as well. Right, let's have a look at her. We are firing at her, which you say, you shouldn't fire at her! I know. And no, she's not directly coming towards us, so again, it may be a chance of, do we just fire 3 torpedoes and try and cover all bases. So we'll pop one down the tailpipe as it were, and then yeah, I will. I'm just gonna, because we are 4,300 meters, so fire one there. Oh, I didn't fire. Fire one there, and fire one there. Fire. Torpedo away. Okay, so she's fired her torpedo, passing our 3 torpedoes. Okay, middle one got her again, but just brilliant. U1, 3, 4 sunk. Delicious. So, Nerissa comes out trumps. Okay, she fired 6 torpedoes, but she sunk 2 U-boats. I think if you were to offer that to any destroyer captain during the war, they would take that, definitely. So U134 sunk for 800 tons, and U189 sunk for 1,032 tons. Meanwhile, it's not over for the task group of the Furious. U184 and U210 have initiated an attack. Now, they won't let it go this time. They'll do a cross-attack pattern on the... Oh, they got aircraft. Now, how good's our aircraft defence? We got cruisers, we got... It's not... Oh, she's going to get her bombs away. She's going to knock out our decks. Oh no, she's short. Oh, she's having another go. Oh, the gunfire is intense, but not good enough. They've got us this time. Squarely down the deck. Oh. Aircraft are out of commission at the moment, as you would expect. Right, where's this sub? Oh, there's two subs, of course. So, one coming in there, one coming in from the rear. No, sorry, hang on. We've got two in front. Sorry. So we got one. Okay, best place to go. There isn't a best place to go, really, is there? We'll go starboard. Well, I think they're out of action at the moment, but we'll air operations suspended. Yeah, okay. I wondered why it gave me the option. Can't do anything this time. So, is that the U-boat there? I take it that she got the initiative, so she gets... Why does she get two goes, though? I get that she goes to go first because she got the initiative, but... Two aircraft attacks? I don't know. Ooh, close, but no cigar. Right, we don't force these under, because what I don't want is torpedo attacks on my... Good God, my aircraft carrier. I can't see a bloody thing. It's there. Right, starboard. I'm happy to pin them down with the cruisers and then try and get the destroyers to depth charge them. I think that's going to be my initial plan. Actually, no, you target this one. Makes a more obvious choice. No idea of the range. Probably somewhere in the 8. No, it's long. Okay. She is pointing directly for the destroyer. Okay, so 4,600 meters, so she's not going to get us first time. So, yeah, might as well have a little dig at her. You never know. That might give us something to think about. That would have been scary watching that down the periscope. Again, we'll how far is that U-boat from us? 3,700. Right, okay, so what we can do, turn to starboard. Let's have a look at that. Who's she pointing? Is she pointing at? No, she's not. Okay. So if I get a torpedo and aim for about there. Fire. We have made that destroyer vulnerable, but swing this one round to support that destroyer as well, and we won't fire this time. Yeah, she's diving. She saw the torpedo coming. Okay, that's not a problem. I'm not worried about that. She's no longer a threat to the aircraft carrier, which is the important thing. How's repairs going? Oh, it's yellow, light yellow, so fingers crossed. So we've forced this one under. Is that... No, we forced this one under. Yeah, so we can continue our starboard turn away from the active U-boat. Go on. Are they ready? No. You never know. You never. It might go. Oh, go on then. You can have it. Go on. You can have it. But he didn't. Fair enough. Is that one still active? No, it's just... Hang on a minute. I can still see. No, I can still see. Oh, it's the torpedo, isn't it? Of course it is. Of course it is. I was wondering what the wake I could see was. It's from the torpedo. So we'll switch up to aim for this one. Bring the forward guns to bear. Probably going to be... a third again. So what were we at? 7. So if we say about somewhere around the 10 mark. 9-7, there we go. We're short, okay. Right. Last time we fired at 8.3. That was long. So if we drop that down to say 6.5. Got her. Well, we hit her. Hopefully that will force her under. We will see. 6.2. We're just going for the guns at the moment. Oh, that's well logged. So that's the one that's dived down, so we'll dodge those. We find that torpedo, but we'll follow our torpedo in to depth charge. Yeah, okay. We'll bring this one in for depth charge as well, seeing as the cruisers are keeping the other one pinned back. U-184 has decided to dive, which is good, which means no more threats to the aircraft carrier. Now, if we can just keep them from escaping, we hopefully will be able to use the get the aircraft up and dive bomb as well. Aircraft are back in operation, so prepare the aircraft for launch. Lovely. Right, we just use the cruisers to escort at the moment. Save the shells, and we'll use our destroyers to come in and depth charge. Obviously, with the aircraft in support in a little while as well. Yes, they may escape, but with my... I know, it's silly, but my priority is try and save the capital ships rather than persecuting the U-8s too much. Obviously, this gives them a way of getting out, but the aircraft carrier is too much of a prize. Right, launch aircraft. Son, blind. Okay, you're doing well. A couple more turns, we'll get the depth charging away. Turn that in. Lovely. U-148 is diving. She may get away unless we keep her on. No, I think she may be deep enough that we must use the... I don't know if the dropped depth charge is going to get that deep, but... let's give it a go. Let's give it a go with this one first of all. Give ourselves the best chance by putting it as best we can. Okay, launch. 3-man crew of the Swordfish. Depth charges away. Are they going to go deep enough? No, we're going to have to use the depth charges from the destroyer. That's what I feared. Still not quite there. So we'll try the depth charge on this one next time. Obviously our ship's close, but should be no friendly fire, so we should be okay. So we'll try it on this one here. No, not the Kelly. That one there. She's going to get some quizzical looks from the... I think she's just not deep enough. We might just be able to get it. If not, then you know we've missed our opportunity. But we'll see what we can do. Stand by, Kelly. I hope there should be no collision. No, it's not going to go deep enough. Okay, might as well get those aircraft landed then. Damn. It's good to know though, if you go dive down to 3 depth as it were, you can avoid air depth charges. Right, okay, she's almost parallel with us, so if we do a bit of a turn to port, we'll slow down to 2/3 speed as well. Oh, I'm not sure actually. No, that's not going to miss. Oh, we're not going to hit, sorry, so we'll hold fire. It's got a sporting chance of hitting. Oh, just in front of her. Okay, not to worry. We've got this one coming in as support. Hopefully that won't give her an opportunity to sneak away. Nope. Nope. Excellent. Excellent. Let's recover the aircraft then. Right, so if you turn to starboard, that should swing the butt round, as it were, to hopefully be over the U-boat. Oh, that was really close, but she survives. Whew, okay. Likewise, we'll swing the butt a little bit. Depth charge. That's so close. Just get so lucky. And our capital ships can just sort of sit this one out for a bit. Right, okay. Let's try and keep the tail out a little bit more. Fire. Got her! U-184 sunk. Excellent, excellent, right. Where's this one? Yeah, I think that's probably going to have to be a turnaround, isn't it? Yeah. Hard starboard. Do a tight turn, or come around and attack again. It's not quite in position yet. Move the capitals. They're gorgeous, don't they? Right, so oil slick behind us lets us know that this U-boat has been sunk, so we can return her to the convoy. You are doing a hard starboard turn. Now, you probably want to be cutting in front of her. Something like that will slow you down next time. Keep these moving. Lovely. Right, oh, this is the one out of the way. Yep, swing you round. Continue your tight. I actually might take you down to a third speed. Tighten the turn. Right, here we are. Now I'm going to go you down to 2/3 speed. I'm actually going to turn you to quite heavily to port. Now you're not quite in position yet, but next time you should have a good chance. Oh, she's turning as well. She's decided to skedaddle, which is, yeah, got to have a little bit of self-preservation about you. Bring this one back into the hunt. Now, blinded by the sun, here we go. So she's there. So if we can turn you, we might be a bit close, but we'll give it a go. Got her. U-210 sunk. Fantastic. Proper sunk them the proper way with depth charges rather than torpedoes. Look at that, lovely. So the Furious took some medium damage from those two, well, mainly the second aircraft bomb run, which potted her deck. Thankfully, we managed to do a quick repair on that one and get some aircraft in the air, which proved ineffective anyway. However, our destroyers managed to take out U-184 for 1,032 tons and 210 for 800 tons. Wonderful. A good day. A good day. Excellent. No red U-boats or ships marking on the map at the moment that we can see. Great stuff. So we'll leave it there. Thank you ever so much for joining me again for this Atlantic Fleet with the Royal Navy. Apologies once again for the lost footage from the previous record, but hopefully this will keep you up and interested and up to date with the latest comings and goings. Thanks again for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, remember to hit that thumbs up. It really does help the channel, the series, and it wakes the YouTube algorithm up to say, hello, we're here. And maybe we'll get a bit of notification from them. Who knows? Who knows? But all I can say is thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Stay safe wherever you are. These are still troubling times. And I will see you next time for more Atlantic Fleet. Take care. Bye-bye.